Welcome back for your next, hopefully brief lesson on just how to open masks. So believe it or not, it's a little different to open a mask in an adjustment, a singular adjustment, versus a group of adjustments often referred to as an effect. So let's take this image and say I want to convert it to black and white. It brings up the black and white adjustment. If you don't have the sliders open yet, just click on the little caret. Before we do that, I want to just show you what's in this portion of the adjustment. This is the Add Mask icon. And as you hover over it, it actually says Add Mask. These other ones you're familiar with, turning on and off the visibility of this particular black and white adjustment, a hamburger menu, and a trashette, a blend mode, and a slider for the opacity. Plus, of course, the name of the adjustment that we're working on. If we click the down caret here, it opens all the sliders for the adjustment in this adjustment panel. When we open the mask by clicking, left click on the little flag with the circle and the cross in it, add a mask, it interposes the mask with the masking tools between its header here and the sliders. Once you're done making your mask, if you simply click up here again, it will collapse the mask like so. And so I'll just make a quick mask for you. Voila! And now we have a partial effect in gray areas. Relatively, we've decreased the saturation by overlaying some black and white conversion. We've blocked the black and white conversion from the sky with black. White reveals, black conceals. So let's trash that and now see what about an effect. So let's bring up an effect such as a texture effect, maybe color burst. A little intense, I'm going to back off because I know this, to where it just gives a nice warm kind of morning glow to the barns and to the grasses, but I don't like what it's doing to the sky. So rather than create a mask for each of these layers individually, and you'll notice for the texture itself, instead of having the flag with the circle and plus, it has the texture within it. So it just looks a little different, but it's in the same position. That's how you would open a mask for the texture only. So instead of having to create a mask, perhaps the same mask for each of these things, for an effect, this is called the effect mask over here. Okay. If you don't see it, it may be that your image panel is collapsed like so. Just come to the little caret at the bottom, bring up your image panel, and just above it are some tools, including effect mask here. Click on that, and now the mask that I create here will affect all three of those combined adjustments that we saw earlier. So again, I could maybe select blue, and you see it's black in the sky, and I'll just do a quick little adjustment of that to, now I've got my mask here. The sky is back to original because black is concealing everything that was in those three adjustments of the effect color burst. White reveals, so I see the sunrise or sunset color effect here. It's a little light gray, so it's letting through most of that color burst effect. In the sky where it's black, it's hiding all the color burst effect. When we're done with that, instead of having a place to click up here, we click the word Done. And that's how we open masks for adjustments versus for effects.